I love you.
I still hear you cries at night. No, I'm wrong and that you're right. Can't believe I let you go. I know that I fucked up this time. I still hear you cries at night. No, I'm wrong and that you're right. Can't believe I let you go. I know that I fucked up this time. I'm reminiscing, us kissing. I hope you're missing what we had. You said you hate me, can't change me. Just wait, please. I'll show you I ain't that bad. Sleepless nights when havoc struck. My mind is full of tragic stuff. My mind is full of shit that you would say when we were deep in love. Cries at night, no, I'm wrong and that's you're right. Can't believe I let you go. I know that I fucked up this time. I still hear you cries at night. No, I'm wrong and that you're right. Can't believe I let you go. I know that I fucked up this time. It seems I got my head in a bad place again. I don't wanna live this life, wanna get high on a bend. Look at the scene and then spin. I'll turn to dust in the wind. I know you truly fucking miss me, wanna be more than friends. So get away from me. I was waiting patiently, damage got me chasing things. Would've gave you anything, mansion up in Beverly, a wedding ring. This dumb bitch is so heavenly, so fuck it, I will sing the melody of old ass memories. I still hear you cries at night, no I'm wrong and that you're right. Can't believe I let you go, I know that I fucked up this time.
Hi, chat. You ready to destroy Resident Evil 3 today? Hey, happy birthday, D-Side. One year closer to death. Yippee! Yo, I want a drink. Cook it up, dude. The hell? I'm a sober Sally now. Damn, I haven't had Fireball in a long time. There's 2 drinks or 3 actually, that I haven't drank in a long while because I've had really bad drunks on them. Jaeger, Fireball, tequila. I think those are some of the most drunk times of my entire life. Dude, tequila sucks. Well, I shouldn't say it sucks. Tequila's awesome until it's not. And I can never, like, control myself on tequila. Bro, you don't feel drunk on tequila. You're just, like, chilling, and then the next thing you know, you're wasted as hell. It, like, slams you all at the same time. But they do say tequila makes your clothes fall off, so maybe I need to give it a shot again. I've never gotten naked being drunk. Well, naked for no reason while drunk. I've gotten naked because I'm hooking up while drunk. Maybe regret the hookup decision. Starfish incident.
Yo.
Yeah, I'd like to say I wasn't drunk there, but I definitely was. I'm pretty sure it was. I mean, I met them at the club, so I definitely was drinking. Yo, New, thank you for the 9 months, and Allie, thank you for the 16. I'll thank you guys again when we start. Hey, Seiko, thank you, man.
1 more month, and I finally get my 2-year badge.
Almost there.
You wanna hypnotize me? Go ahead. You want a mystery? Well, there ain't no more left. I may be comatose, but oh my God, we can have a good night. I'll have a Coke. I'll have a Pepsi now. You are afraid that you're a pizza boy. Is it fun on your own? Just you and your mobile phone. Are you coming to mind?
Doom shot motherfucker.
Bald L. Bald Wesker Main.
Are you fucking kidding me? Did I get Jim Carrey? No.
What? What a fucking phenomenal game! I love it! It's so fucking fun!
Yo, good day, everyone. Hello. How are we doing? I hope you're having a great one. You ready for some fun? Good. Me too. We're going to do some quick-ish reacts. It kind of depends on where we want to go with it, but I want to watch this toughest, roughest, scrappy jail that just dropped with Tommy G. It looks fucking good. Literally just dropped yesterday, so I think we'll check this out and yap about jails, because, you know, what's better than that? I also saw this, but I don't know if we'll even watch this. I just pulled it up in case we wanted to. What happens to your body when you eat once a day? I haven't been doing the eat once a day shit lately, but I'm kind of considering doing it again, because I actually liked how I felt when I was doing it. So I don't know, maybe we'll do that too, who knows, or maybe we won't do any of it. And then we are going to jump into Resident Evil 3, our Inferno playthrough. I think we'll be able to finish it today, so we're gonna grind this out and try to finish it today if we can. We should be able to, though, I'm pretty sure, but I guess we'll just kind of see where the night leads us. If it gets, you know, late or whatever, we don't have to finish it tonight, but we'll try to finish it tonight. I would like to, at least. So that is the plans for today. Yippee! Not sure what we'll do tomorrow. Then we got Spooky Saturday on Saturday, and then I'm thinking we're gonna do some sort of long format thing on Sunday. I'm leaning towards either Poppy Playtime, Nobody Wants to Die, or Resident Evil 1. It'll probably be one of those. Or we could also start Look Outside as well. I think I would rather do Poppy or Nobody or Resident Evil 1. So we'll just kind of vibe it out and see where it goes. Cyberpunk, I was gonna do Cyberpunk when it goes on sale, or after we play Nobody Wants to Die. If people enjoy Nobody Wants to Die, then I'll just buy Cyberpunk early. Otherwise, I'm waiting until it goes on sale. It's going to go on sale like next month, I think, supposedly, is what people were saying. So I feel like we'll just wait till then. Unless people really enjoy Nobody Wants to Die, then I'll buy it early. But I do really want to play Cyberpunk. I actually really want to play it. The other thing about Cyberpunk is if I started it now, we got Crimson Desert coming out next week. So it would give us like a couple days to finish it before Crimson Desert. So I don't know if I want to rush it before that. So I guess we'll kind of see. What do you mean the title's false advertising? How is it false advertising? I beat Resident Evil 9 Insanity, and now we're doing Resident Evil 3 Inferno, which is the hardest difficulty in the game. To be honest, I think it's the hardest Resident Evil game so far. I mean, I haven't played the higher difficulties on some of these other ones, but it's definitely been pretty brutal. It is, they were not kidding. It is a dodge simulator, though. Very, very much a dodge simulator. Because you can't really kill the mobs. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have enough ammo. They're too tanky. They do too much damage. Every once in a while, you kill some mobs. So, yeah, it was, yeah, harder than Resident Evil. Oh, by a landslide. Resident Evil 9 looks like it was easy in comparison to Resident Evil 3 Inferno. Which is crazy to say, because the beginning of Resident Evil 9 was really difficult. But once you kind of get going in Resident Evil 9, it wasn't too bad. the end part with Leon, like, yeah, we died a couple times, but like once we kind of got gear and got items and got guns and got bullets, it was like pretty easy. Leon's part was way easier than Grace's. Grace, you got no ammo, no nothing. You can barely kill the shit as is. You have to sneak around a lot. So, yeah. But I really enjoyed it. This is my game of the year right now. Requiem, that is. And yeah, we'll see where the rest of the year takes us. This year is going to be a really good year for gamers. There's a lot of stuff coming out this year. So it should be kind of interesting to see where the rest of the year takes us. Because... who knows what will actually be the top? I mean, supposedly GTA comes out this year as well, so who freaking knows? Yeah, Resident Evil 9's sick. I think even if you're not a Resident Evil enjoyer, you would probably still enjoy Resident Evil 9. It's really good. I really, really enjoy it. It's a good introduction to Resident Evil 2, because I don't think it's as hard as some of the other Resident Evils, to be honest, even on the standard mode. So it's a good, like, dip your toes in the water. And then obviously you could play on casual mode too if you want it even easier. Like you just want the story or just to kind of go through it. So I think that's cool that there's like a lot of barriers to entry. I know a lot of people get all like moody about like the difficulties and stuff like that. I've always been among the mindset of let people play the game how they want, you know? If they want to go to the extremes of hardcore, fuck it. If they want to play easy and just kind of walk through the game, cool. More people playing games, the better. So that's what I'm all for. You know, some people aren't, and this isn't even me trying to throw shade. This is just like a general thing. You know, some people aren't as talented at games, you know, and they want to play this stuff, but they're scared, right? It's like, oh, that might be too difficult. I'm not good with shooters. I'm not... So, like, I think it's cool to, like, have different modes so a varying amount of people can get into different games and stuff. So I'm really into that type of stuff. I know a lot of people think it's silly to have, you know, casual modes and whatnot, but I just want people to experience games. On top of it, you know, if you're disabled or whatever, you might want to go with more of a casual playthrough and just enjoy the game and not have to stress too much. So I always think that's really cool, too. I always think that's cool too. Yeah, I think it's a good thing personally. So yeah, I really enjoyed it. It was really, really good. I'm kind of bummed it's over, to be honest. I mean, I guess we could always do more playthroughs of it if we really wanted to, but like, I don't know if I really care, to be honest. Like, I don't really care to achievement farm and all that stuff, so I don't know. Probably won't do it. There is going to be a DLC. Yeah, when the DLC drops, we'll definitely play it again for sure. But yeah, we'll just see where Resident Evil 3 takes us. And then, like I said, I think this weekend we'll either do Resident Evil 1 or 0, Poppy Playtime, Nobody Wants to Die, or Look Outside. Probably do one of those on Sunday. Or maybe we could even start it up tomorrow. But I'm pretty sure Resident Evil 3 will kind of drag out the stream to the end. But we'll see. I'd really like to shower tonight, to be honest. Because I need to shave and do all that stuff. Because I have an appointment on Monday and I can't shave for like 4 or 5 days before the appointment. So today's like my last day too, if I want to. So I kind of need a shower tonight. So hopefully we don't go too late, but I mean, we'll just see where it goes. I would like to beat Resident Evil 3, even if it does kind of take us late tonight. So we'll see where the night goes. We'll see where the night goes. What am I tatting? I'm not getting any tattoos. I don't have an appointment for tattoos. My tattoo artist just said when I'm like healed, hit him up and I can come on in. But he's traveling at the end of this month. So I either have to do it like now if I want to, or like next week sometime, or I might not be able to before the end of the month. So I have multiple appointments at the beginning of next week, so I'm probably not streaming Monday or Tuesday. So that's why I'm like, I don't fucking know when I can really do it unless like I want to miss another day. But I think if I do a tattoo session, I'm only going to do one. So it shouldn't really be as bad as I normally do, which is like 2 days in a row. So I don't know. We'll see. Do I stink? I don't know. You'd have to tell me. You get used to your own smell. I don't really feel like I smell bad personally, but I'm pretty sure you get used to your own smell, so someone else would have to tell me. I will say this. I've never once in my entire life been told I smell bad. Ever. So do with that as you will. I'm not saying I don't smell ever, because I definitely do sometimes, but like, I've never been told that I smell. To be honest, I'm more worried about like having like smoker breath. That shit is fucking gross. And I've never had someone tell me it, but I'm hoping that they're not just keeping it to themselves and like trying to be polite or something. What I'm talking about is, you know, like when you kiss someone and they're a smoker and it's like that nasty, I hate that shit, bro. That's worse to me than like smelling. It's just like, dude, I want to fucking kiss you, but like, the fuck, you're gross. Like, I don't want to kiss you. You know what I mean? So, you're smoking again, motherfucker. I smoke every day on stream. What are you even on about? I vape, bro. Yeah, it would be a deal breaker for me too. But I brush my teeth every day, so I've never had someone tell me that, so I'm hoping that I don't. And I've never had someone like stop kissing me and not say anything, so I don't think my breath ever really smells like that, hopefully. A vape doesn't give you smoker's breath? Yes, it does. Yes, it does. 1,000,000% it does. It's not as bad as cigarettes, though, but it can definitely... especially if you're not, like, brushing your teeth and stuff like that. No, it doesn't. I swear on everything, bro. The only reason you're saying that is because she actually brushes her teeth and, like, keeps that shit in check. Tell her not to brush her teeth for like a day or two and have her smoke. Watch. I promise you it's a thing. I promise. I've literally smelt it on vapors before, like from them talking to me. I promise you. But I mean, if you're actively keeping up with it and brushing your teeth and, you know, mouthwash and whatnot, then it should keep it in check. And obviously it's usually more of a fruity flavor typically, so it doesn't have that harsh stank like if you were to just smoke one cigarette, you know, and it would be kind of rough. It's more like a build up of just smoking. Hey, thanks, Rain. Appreciate it. I feel like I'm bumming today, but appreciate that. All right, well, anyways, we will probably boot up this video in like 5 minutes, I'm thinking, because I really want to watch this. I think it'll be a fun watch too, or at least, at the very least, interesting. It's with Tommy G. Tommy G always does good videos, so that's what we're going to do. And then, yeah, we'll get into games. Perfect. Have you brushed your teeth today, chat? Yeah, brush your teeth. I have to brush my teeth. I actually like mentally tweak the fuck out if I don't brush my teeth in the morning. And I try to brush my teeth at night. I don't always brush it at night, but I always have to brush it in the morning or I can't start my day. Like I have to. It like tweaks my brain really bad if I don't brush my teeth in the morning. I think it's like that morning breath and just, yeah, I gotta brush and just get that morning breath gone and yeah, all that shit. It's the gut? Why would your gut affect wanting to brush your teeth? I haven't heard of that. I just like to brush my teeth because you start to get the buildup in the morning when you sleep, and then you have morning breath, and then you just want to brush that out and all that. Flurg, thank you for the 44 months. Appreciate it. Thank you. Also, let me read some of these subs that came in while we were starting the stream up. New Leaf, thank you for the 9 months. We having a baby. Baby. Allie, thank you for the 16 months. Seiko, thank you for the 23 months. Daruda, thank you for the 27 months. 3rd month of asking for you to finally play People Island. I said I would play People Island if we banned chat spawning in, and chat says no, so argue with yourselves if you want me to play People Island. Don't get mad at me. I told you what the rules are. If you genuinely want me on People Island, argue with yourselves and convince each other. Other than that, we're not playing it. Flurg, thank you for the 44 again, man. I appreciate it. And we got a Daniums tier 3, 9 months. We having a baby. Baby. Yo, thank you so fucking much. Oh, the tier 3's crazy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Osculus, thank you very much for the prime. Appreciate it. Your rules suck. All right, well, then I just won't play it. It's just that easy. It's just that easy. Look at that. See, we problem solve together, chat. We problem solve together. Because if you want to say my rules suck, then just look at yourself in the mirror and say, I suck. Because it's up to chat, basically. Chat has to agree and then we'll play it. But if chat don't agree, then we ain't playing it. That's the rules. The thing is, I would play People Island if you guys didn't fucking bonk on my head. Like, if you guys didn't fucking bonk on my damn head, I would fucking play it, to be honest. I don't mind you guys spawning in. It's the dropping on your head mid-jump. That shit was pissing me off. What happened to your hair? How long ago did you see Adeniums? I don't know when the last time you were here. I've had this hair for a bit now. I have dreads now. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. I need to get a haircut soon, I think. I mostly want to get rid of this like brown bullshit ends, or like re-dye it, bleach it out, or tone it or something. I hate this brown part here. 3 weeks? I have I have more dreads. So I got the 2 dreads here. Another dread here. And then I got the dread over here too. Oh, can you see this one? Stuck in all my hair, to be honest. But yeah, somewhere in here. So I have another dread there. And I got beads on them. So yeah. Yeah. Shit looks nappy. Yeah, that's the point, bro.
Kinda
That's the
starting to
look.
come around to actually calling you a god gamer. It's kinda like cheering on the one kid on the basketball team who rides the bench but finally gets 1 minute of playtime in the last game of the season.
What do you mean, give the Brown a
nobody guards
refresh?
him so he can get 2 points on his season record.
I'm kind of starting to come around to actually calling you God Gamer. It's like cheering on the one kid on the basketball team who rides the bench but finally gets 1 minute of playtime in the You are so stupid, bro. Dude, you try to play fucking Resident Evil 3 on Inferno. That shit's fucking brutal. Don't even. Wait, what do you mean give the Brown a refresh? Oh, you mean like up here? No, I don't want to. I want to keep it just chunked in the back here. I was gonna bleach all this out, but the reason we didn't is because it would do this, like where it's like light brown. It would do the light brown on the ends. I just figured it would look stupid. So since it was shorter up here, it was easier to do it, but with the longer hair. But I kind of fuck with it. It's kind of a cool little take on like a split dye without just splitting it down the middle. So yeah, I don't know. Oh, thank you, Sin. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm just doing the shit I want to do nowadays, bro. I used to be like, try to be more normal and be more accepted by everyone. And honestly, like with streaming, I probably should lean more that way just to be more accepted by everyone. But I just kind of, I mean, we've talked about it. I don't really want to trauma dump too much, but I was to the point where like I was wanting to fucking kill myself, if I'm being completely honest with you guys. And I just was like, why not just do all the shit I've wanted to do in life? Like, what else do I have to fucking lose? If I'm at the point of wanting to just give up anyways, why not just do all the shit I want to do? And that's kind of why I've been doing it. Because it's like, I mean, at the end of the day, like if I still stay so unhappy, like that option's still there. You know what I mean? Like, so I figure let's go ahead and just lean into our true self, do all the shit I've wanted to do since I was basically a teenager. And you could say it's midlife crisis. I don't fucking know what it is, but I am so much happier just doing all the shit I've wanted to do. Getting a bunch of tattoos, splitting the tongue, all that shit. It's just some stuff I've wanted to do for a long time, and I'm just kind of sending it. I don't really care how weird I look. I got conditioned early on, actually, and it was around probably middle school where I really started to notice, because I always liked being a little bit weird, and I liked dressing up weird, and I liked going to Goodwill and buying like bunch of weird shit and like cutting it up and stitching it together and shit, because my mom sewed, so I knew how to sew. She taught me, and I used to do that actually in high school, and I got made fun of relentlessly for it, and I stopped doing it because I just didn't like getting made fun of for having a different style or trying to, you know, do what I thought was cool. And I changed myself a lot, and I actually like mirrored my best friend pretty heavily in that regard, because I was scared to kind of just do the shit I wanted to do. So I don't know. Now I'm just saying, hey, fuck it, man. Just do whatever the fuck I want to do, and just see wherever it goes. Either way, I'm a lot happier. And we've talked about it before, but like, yeah, it turns away a lot of people that might not be down with this type of shit. But at the same time, I actually kind of like it. I didn't think I would like it at first because I wanted everyone to like me. You know, I've always had that mentality of wanting to be liked by everyone, which is why I think in school I was heavily liked by a lot of people. But it's nice like looking like this and just kind of being myself how I want to be, and embracing my sexuality the way I want, and just wearing whatever the fuck I want, regardless if it's feminine or masculine or whatever. I'm not trying to be like a girl or anything. I definitely identify as a guy, but like if I want to wear fucking girls' clothes, I'm going to wear it, you know, if I think it looks cool. So like I just want to do the shit I want to do. And it's nice because if people aren't like into that type of shit, it just gets rid of them. I don't even have to deal with them. And at first that bothered me a lot, but now that I've kind of been doing it for a bit, I actually like it. It's like refreshing. It's like, I don't have to deal with the fake bullshit, you know, because the people that are going to accept me like this are going to be cool motherfuckers regardless. Like, I know you guys meme on me all the time, but I know you guys in real life are cool motherfuckers, like genuinely. Because you're not like that type of person that like hates over dumb shit like this. So like that's just kind of how I felt about it. Sorry to trauma dump a little bit there, but I wasn't really trying to. I just I want other people to like kind of live their truth, because it took me a very long time to figure out my truth, and it took me getting my heart like absolutely fucking evaporated before I really wanted to like do it, I guess. And it's been awesome, because now I know like if I ever fall in love again, I don't know if I ever will, but if I do, they'll like me for me, you know, this version of me, my version, not me trying to make them happy, me trying to change myself so they like me. So yeah, it's been cool. It's been a big change. I don't have one dread with the beat. I got 3 dreads, dude. I was actually considering dreading my whole head, but my hair's so short on the top, it wouldn't really work. And I don't really want to just do like a dread hawk or a dread mullet. But I like the dreads kind of being mixed in. I'm somewhat debating if I want to grow out the top long again, or if I keep it short and keep the sides buzzed and kind of just grow long in the back. I don't know. I'm just vibing it out. We'll see. Dude, have you seen Scrim? I ought to ban you, Moist. What the fuck is wrong with you? I ought to ban you. Dude, do you even see what Scrim looks like nowadays? Bro, Scrim don't look like the Scrim you're thinking of. I know the Scrim you're thinking of. You're thinking of the Scrim with dreads and shit. He don't look like that shit no more. He looks like a fucking... Yeah, I'm not a fan of his new look, but I mean, it's his life to live. He can do whatever he wants, right? His old look was pretty fire. But, yeah. He's not clean. He's gross as shit, bro. What do you... Dude. I ought to ban your ass. The fact that we even have to do this shit. You're gonna tell me this shit's clean? Like... Come on, dude. I mean, rep your look, bro, but like, you know, do whatever you want. So, anyways, let's go ahead and start up this video. Yeah, I think I'm down with it, man. Oh, you mean he's off drugs? Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I hate to say it because I want people to live their best lives, but a lot of these artists that blew up because of drug use and shit, I kind of don't really like them as much when they get clean. Is that bad? I feel like that's really wrong to say, and I know it's wrong to say because I should be happy that they like cleaned up, right? But like, that was what made them awesome in the first place. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Maybe that's it is definitely a bad take, to be fair, but I don't know. That was like the shit. It was like they just did drugs and now it's a different vibe. Not that it's necessarily bad, but I don't know. There's a bunch of bands that are like that, right? But at the same time, I don't really want them to keep just abusing drugs because then they're going to end up like all these other stars that fucking overdosed, you know? Mac Miller, perfect example, overdosed, right? Like, so it's just like, it is on the fence, but it does kind of suck when you like have your thing be like a lot of drug use and then it's like, okay, I'm clean now. And that, yeah, I don't know. Like Lil Xan's another one. Lil Xan's whole entire thing was just popping Xanax bars. And now he's clean and I don't really like, I don't really listen to him like that anymore. Some of his old stuff's still pretty cool though. Anyways, sorry, I shouldn't be encouraging drug use. I'm really not trying to. I know it's a bad take. I'm sorry. Let's go ahead and do this, though. I want to get into this so we can get into Resident Evil sooner than later, and this is the one video that I would like to do. It is kind of long. It's 40 minutes, so let's go ahead and get it going. This is a brand new Tommy G video inside America's roughest jail.
Welcome to Clay County, man. The worst is jail in USA.
Oh,
Don't
it's the
fuck around and
worstest.
Here we go. Clayton County, baby.
I actually have that same mentality. I actually don't think there's anything wrong with drug use. It's drug abuse. If it's like once in a blue moon, I don't really feel like it's bad. It's when you start doing it regularly, you become addicted to it. You need to do it in order to function. That's where it really starts to get bad. But if it's like once in a blue moon, you do something like once a year, I don't really feel like it's that bad. Obviously, be careful because there is certain drugs that can be that bad, even just on one use. But overwhelmingly, most of the stuff used periodically isn't a big deal.
Ain't took no hot shower in so long. I got malice on my mind. I'm ready to kill something.
People get stabbed by the phone?
Stabbed, fights, and everything.
So you can be on the phone and someone just runs up to you and stabs you.
I'm currently in a room with no water. Press the button.
Dude, this shit looks
Water.
crazy.
The sink does not work. I've been here for 3 months.
How do you wash your clothes?
We're here, bro. Hey, this is what it's in.
Ew, what the? In the toilet? What?
Clayton County Jail is one of the craziest places I've ever been.
He's just mad. He's just mad.
Are we gonna open this up so he can talk?
They don't want to because he's aggressive.
I wouldn't fuck with
And what
fentanyl,
I've
period.
realized
It's
is
too
this jail,
dangerous.
like many jails, relies on a system of segregation to try and ensure safety. After all, if rival gang members or races share a cell or pod, what begins as roommates can end in murder. So to stop stabbings, fights, and deaths, guards separate the inmates into groups, and these groups create what are essentially hoods within the jail, each with their own unique rules, culture, and even language. So in this
Holy
episode, we go
shit,
hood
what
by
the
hood and
fuck?
cover groups like the Stabbers, the Bloods, the Muslims, and the Mexicans. And in the process, we also unpack questions
Holy
about human rights,
shit.
and we witness a justice system that is completely broken. And if you stay to the end of this episode, you'll see our biohazardous encounter with notorious poop-throwing
that
inmate Doo-Doo Brown. Folks, let's head to Clayton County.
It's shit smeared all over.
Encounter with notorious poop-throwing
His name is Doo-Doo Brown. Jesus
inmate Doo-Doo Brown.
Christ.
Folks, let's head to Clayton County.
Oh my god. Holy shit. Oh god, I gotta sit for this, bro. Fuck me. This is Tommy G. Tommy G always does crazy videos.
High energy areas where you can get tired very quickly because there's so much going on, there's so much chaos, and it's
That
so
would be
different than what you're
crazy
used
to be known
Excited to learn more
as
about these
the
guys,
poop
hear
guy.
their stories, and get into this thing.
Because you're
We're about to
constantly
go in,
smearing your shit all
Clayton
over the
County
walls.
Jail, but this is one of the top dog sheriffs, Officer. He's really good.
This
at
can't
pit
be
maneuver.
real. This is 1,000,000% is real. This is how this shit is. Maybe you're European, because I know the European jails are actually a lot more chill. Like, they let murderers just like straight up walk around in Norway, right? They just straight up they like just have apartments. It's actually insane. But this is America jail, so welcome to America jail. This is why I don't fuck around. This is why I don't claim gang life. This is why I will never go to fucking jail, and why I don't do anything illegal, because I don't want to fuck around in this shit. It is not a joke. It's actually kind of fucked. But you know, it's not as bad as some people make it out to be, where like you go in and you're guaranteed to drop the soap and da da da. Like, but that should be do be happening for sure.
And getting himself into sticky situations.
So these are just some of the flags that have gotten off some guys on the street. They're all gang affiliated, so you've got your GDs, Bloods, Crips, and some hybrid gang stuff. You know, they have them out in their pocket and stuff, so can't bring this stuff into the jail because then everybody's gonna know who they are.
I think, you know what it is that I'm starting to learn, because we actually have a lot of Europeans here that watch my stream. And I think that's why, like, when I make the comment, like, I don't affiliate with gangs, you do you, I didn't see nothing, you know, like, I have that mentality, and you guys poke fun at that a lot. But I think the reason you do is because you haven't really, like, seen this type of shit in person. It's fucking scary, bro. Like, it's dead ass scary, but you can't show that you're scared. So you have to kind of just, like, I'm not a fan of it. It gets real sketchy. Yeah.
And, you know, without proper classification, that could be a big issue.
Now, how much of these gangs...
The thing is, the people that have been around this shit are like, yep, same. You know, they're like, I know what he's talking about, same. That's, yep. they know, but I think the people making the jokes, like, oh, I rep gang life and da-da-da-da-da-da-da, that those people have not seen it in person. Otherwise, they wouldn't be making that joke.
Ties help in the jail.
Oh, a lot. Because, you know, you don't want the wrong sets intermingling, so...
You kind of have to segregate guys.
Yeah, you have to.
So it's kind of fair to say it could be each pod has its own hood in the way.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. I mean, they're tagging and everything in there.
Do you think the cycle is getting worse or better?
Worse. The age of people committing.
That's why people always give me a fucking hard time, bro, because I've been around this type of shit. Maybe not like the real nitty gritty hardcore like trenches shit, but I've been around people that do this shit. Guns and other things. It's just not a cool feeling. And where was I going with this? There was something I was going to say. Hold up. Someone made a comment and oh yeah, that's why I always say like I didn't see anything. Cause that's how it is in Florida. I didn't see nothing. Leave me alone. I didn't see nothing. I ain't gonna chirp. I ain't gonna say shit. Just leave me the fuck alone and I will leave you alone and I'll walk the other way. That's why when people were like, when you see a person dying on the side of the street, are you gonna call the cops? Well, if they're by themselves, sure. But if they're like doing shit, I didn't see nothing. Fuck that. I'm out, bro. I ain't getting involved in that. Ain't no way. I'm not trying to lose my life over that shit.
Murders, carjackings, robberies, gun charges, dope charges.
And a lot of the times, if you just respect them and
15,
you just
16.
That's young to be out in the field like that.
Not a snitch,
The
they'll
music's
just leave you
changed.
alone.
They watch the music videos. They see guys with guns and drugs and want to live that lifestyle until they see what it really is. Then reality hits you and it's not what you thought it was.
Appreciate you.
The cop knows.
We'll be in the different hoods today.
Yeah.
In June of 2025, county commissioners voted to cut nearly 40 staffing positions and $5 million from inmate medical care. In response, Sheriff Allen sued county.
Like if you say anything, respect is the biggest thing. Like if you're ever in a situation like this, just think respect, 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 respect. Even when they get rowdy, respect, respect, respect. Because if you like go like stop being a bitch, that's like fighting words. Just saying bitch. That's fighting words. You're going to fight. You better be ready to fight if you're going to call someone that.
Commissioners, because he says this cut prevented him the proper funding to staff more guards, provide better medical treatment,
which is crazy because it's just like, yo, chill, bitch, or what? You know what I mean? Like you just kind of say it for like this, but if you say it in this type of environment, that's fighting words.
The jail so there would be enough space to house all the inmates. Folks,
it's crazy.
We're looking at a jail that appears to be severely underfunded. Here we go.
That's true too. Even giving a certain look can get you in a fight for sure.
How are you?
I haven't seen that one as much, but I know it is a thing. Well, the reason this type of shit happens, I think, is just because ego. You're checking their ego by calling them a bitch, and you're assuming they're not going to do anything, and their ego is so big, it's like, what did you just fucking call me? You got to address me proper. You know what I mean? It's like that type of ego that causes that type of fighting. Like, don't fucking cross me like that.
Hey, good morning, good morning.
Any action so far today?
That's one thing we had so far.
I mean, people literally murder over ego. It's like the craziest shit. Yeah, you're insulting their manhood.
I've been in jail for a year straight. I ain't got no court date.
Hi,
my boy
Peaches.
$10,000. I ain't got no money. Please help me. We ain't got no hot water. Please,
Murder this pants down.
on down in the kitchen and stop playing.
What's up, man?
Insomnia, I think, over the 47 months.
How you feeling this morning?
I'm good, man. How you?
Good.
Yeah.
Peaches wanted us to say hi to you. he said like
he knows exactly who that is.
She wanted me to say like thank you for the extra hands-on last week. I don't know what that was referring to.
Yeah, I don't know what she talking about.
My name Doodoo Brown. They call me shit them down. Push quick.
After briefly meeting Doodoo Brown in the first episode of Clayton County, I wanted to meet him face to face and learn more about what makes him tick and what motivates him to throw poop at the guards. Here's how that went. Is he aware that he was on YouTube and Instagram from before?
I know he's aware of it because when I first asked him if he wanted to do his interview, he said, no, they ain't paid me for the first one yet. I got told later that he does want to do it. I verified that with him this morning. He said,
of course
he
he wants to do it. You're bored as fuck in jail.
He said, cool.
He's become a legendary figure.
Opportunity.
Is he one of your more
like,
challenging inmates?
Yeah, definitely. Anybody that's willing to use feces as a weapon when they're not happy about something is definitely a challenging situation.
Is there poop everywhere?
No.
I'm actually a little bit nervous.
What you want to do, man? You want to talk? You good? All right, so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to have you just back up, and then you can answer whatever questions you're comfortable answering, and then they'll be out of here. All right? Sound good?
I'm going to have to have Mike Doo up.
Oh, he's in solitary confinement.
How you doing, man? Can I mic you up? Just clip this to your shirt, okay?
Hey, my family, how y'all doing? Sisters, brothers, my aunts, uncles. I love y'all. Be home soon to see y'all.
How are you, brother? Doing okay?
Yes, sir.
You like it better here?
I'm rather safer here in this cell than being out there in population and I get hurt or something. That's the toilet and
Squatty potty.
Your squat call.
That actually helps get it out quick.
Nah, it don't. It's better on the seat.
How do you want the people to know you? What do you go by?
I go by Shit 'em Down Brown, Doodle Brown. It's like the nurses call me Shit 'em Down Brown. They always, Doodle Brown, Doodle Brown, Doodle Brown. It's like, oh my God, y'all making me famous, you know what I'm saying?
Can I ask, what did you even come here for in the first place?
Violate the probation.
When you throw the poo, what are you trying to accomplish?
It just takes stuff off my mind. Cause I sit in it sometimes and don't let them know I did it. I might spray it on the wall and don't let them know I did it. It's like discipline to me. But it's also letting them know that I need what I asked for.
Like if someone offered you a bed in a mental health facility, would you want to go?
Yeah, I'll go, cause I've never been to Georgia Regional or whatever.
Would you say that, like have you ever had a diagnosis or do you think, hey, I might have a condition?
My diagnosis is depression and like schizophrenic.
How was your home life growing up?
It was fun. I had been around a bunch of animals, pigs. I raised pigs.
You grew up in a farm kind of area?
Yeah.
Did you like that?
Yeah.
I also want to float an idea past you, and if you say completely no, shoot it down, that is okay, all right? A t-shirt, a Doodoo Brown t-shirt.
I would love that.
You would love that?
I would love that.
And a portion of it can go to your books?
Yes, sir.
You think that's cool?
Yes, sir.
My line's open to you. I want to make sure you eat good. I'll get money on your books.
I'm ready to leave here out of Clayton County because
a Doodoo Brown shirt.
Jail, man.
Folks, the official site to send inmates money is so broken, I had to Cash App Doodoo Brown's sister just to get him money. But folks, let's try and do some good here. We are launching a Doodoo Brown t-shirt. It's really awesome, and the cool thing is
bust you quick. Doodoo Brown. He just spelled doodoo, D-O-D-O.
that 10% of the profits will go to Doodoo Brown and 90% of the profits will go to Project Restart, an Atlanta nonprofit that helps inmates avoid going back to jail through programs and
Ain't no way.
100% of the profits going to a good cause. This will be a one-time
Walnut, thank you for the 11 months.
Sellout at TommyGMcGee.com.
I actually think Doodoo Brown is kind of a soft-spirited person. Like I think I don't know, he seems like he has some inner turmoil and trouble. I actually think in the right environment, he's kind of just a soft, sweet, kind of kind guy. I know that might sound crazy to say about him.
You buy
All right,
it.
folks, we're gonna go ahead into
when I get a
the
P.O.
men's
box,
jail
you can
now.
mail it to me.
Really get busy.
When
really
I move,
get
I'm getting
active.
another
I
P.O.
think they're very
box so we
excited
can
to
do
see us, and
those
we have a lot of that in our favor.
openings
but
like we
these
used to
are
do.
Unpredictable people with a history of violence. You just have to be ready
If
to go.
people want to.
We were on our way to visit the guys in the blood pod, but first we got a call about a non-compliant inmate fighting with the guards in the stabbers unit. So we sprinted to catch the action.
Here we go. Clayton County, baby.
Uh-oh. What's happening?
Someone trying to jump?
What the fuck? Oh, is he trying to jump and kill himself?
Hey, cuffs out. Cuffs out. Hey, okay, score. Cuffs out. Come on. You're going in your room. Hey. Go. In your room. Hey, don't be. I got it.
fuck did they do to this door? They set it on fire? Look at this shit. What the hell? That's definitely a fire.
Good job. Keep doing what you're doing. That's it, real simple.
I ain't living. I ain't living. Look, I ain't living. Look, I ain't living shit, but a phone just call my hoe or a bank just take a nigga stole. You know how that go? Nigga wanna fade, hit the flow, and the flying nigga break a nigga nose. I dunk then I pose. Bust a nigga, I can't close. He went and got a grievance, then he told. That boy here
Oh
a
man,
hoe.
this guy's been
Anyone
poked
thing you
up a
must
couple
know. Nigga ain't
times.
going to no dope, no Clayco flow.
Is this a normal day?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
You guys on lockdown right now?
Yeah, we're on lockdown right now.
Listen, man, they charge us and everything.
Cause it's 2026, I'm still busting shit.
Window, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
How do you wash your clothes?
No, we ain't got no clothes.
We wash our clothes right here. We're right here, bro. Hey, this is the washing machine. In the toilet. Look at that shit. Look at that shit, man. It's crazy, man.
According to jail policy, these inmates are kept on a 23-in-1 schedule in which they are let out of their cell for 1 hour a day, and it's in that time that they are provided a cooler of water to drink from.
Is this basically solitary then?
Yeah,
23-in-1 is crazy.
Just to give people an idea, what are the charges you guys are here for?
Man, we all got murder charges.
Everybody got murder charges. I've been here since I was 19. That's what shit ain't done. I'm accused of murder charges. I done shot a lot of shit back. I want to see stab wounds from Frank County Jail, man. I want to see these. They like keloid. You saying? I see that, man.
But they set a big old fire this morning. For one reason or another, as soon as I got here, a big old fire.
Guys we just talked to?
Yep, the ones we just talked to. Set a big old fire.
That was in their room or out?
Oh, they
like the window.
Just did that this morning.
Yeah, it's amazing.
How do you deal with this mentally?
So I've been doing this since I was 21.
And how old are you?
29.
So what would it take for these guys to
Holy
improve
shit.
their life?
To do the right thing, right? A lot of them, they gonna tell you a story, right? But when they get out there, the regular population, they do crazy stuff. Them, they stab the shit out of people. You know, you put them in here and they go under a certain classification, and now they can't move for one reason or another.
Folks, I'm about to show you something that is extremely dangerous, but first a quick word from our sponsor that could help a lot of people watching this video. Folks, getting locked up in the Atlanta Metro is an extremely dangerous thing.
Brutal,
These
man.
places are known for being infested with stabbing, bed bugs, and horrible living conditions. If me or a loved one got locked up there, I would make it my mission to get them out of there as fast as possible. And that brings me to a very helpful sponsor of today's episode, Free at Last Bail Bonds. Free at Last covers the Atlanta metro area from Clayton County to the infamous Fulton County, DeKalb County.
I don't know. How do you fucking fix this shit? You know, if these people are, because they're just gonna, if you were to let them out, they would just do the same shit again. Like, what do you do?
Let's be real. If your son gets popped with a marijuana charge,
like some people go to jail and they can actually straighten up, but some people that are murdering and doing that type of shit, like, what do you do?
Free at Last Bail Bonds, serving Atlanta Metro. For you and
if anything, like jail almost doubles down
Hi, I'm Jennifer, owner of Free at Last Bail Bonds. If your loved one's been arrested, please give us a call at 404-577-BAIL, B-A-I-L. Any jail, anywhere.
Use the information.
The thing is, I know there's like, you know, things that people talk about, like, oh, try this, try this, try this, try this. And I actually like agree to a degree. The problem is, and I think this goes with like anything, but they have to want to do it. You know what I mean? Like, if they don't want to do it, it doesn't matter how good the program is, how good any of that type of shit is. They're not going to do it. They're just going to go right back to it.
And now, guys, back to Clayton County.
So it's like, how do you fix it? I don't know.
How many of these guys
I guess that's the grand old question.
All of them.
And why aren't they?
I don't know, man. That's Georgia, man. Georgia they gotta have. So Georgia region don't have a lot of space. See?
Holy shit, bro! Stop messaging.
How long you been in there for?
Messaging me, please. Thank you.
Does he have water?
They probably don't, because a lot of the toilets messed up, but they mess them up. So we do give them like coolers and water and stuff like that.
Bro, I'm live. Like, if you want to message me when I'm not streaming.
I have no water in my cell. How can I bathe?
Have a seat.
Push the button as many times you want. The sink does not work. I've been here for 3 months. I can't even get nothing to drink. How can I drink water? I'm dying every day. I can't bathe. I gotta bathe out of plastic bag if I can.
What got you in the hole in the first place?
A fight that happened in October.
I'll explain to that. I'll explain to them I'm fucking live. Jesus Christ, you guys make me feel bad about this shit. They're like literally hidden. I'm streaming. That's why. Okay. Jesus Christ.
Everybody's leaving a hole. Everybody getting to leave a hole except me. It feel like I'm being targeted.
I don't think his most
It did come off a bit rude, but like, dude, I'm
He stabbed
live.
somebody that was
Like-
on the phone. He was on the phone talking to their family. He stabbed.
That did not happen.
What charge are you here for?
Okay, you're good.
I'm here for a probation violation.
What was the violation?
A family violence. It was a bad argument. I never put my hands on nobody. I was arguing with my father, and my father called the police, and my mama is on the phone every day in the courts every day saying that he did not put his hands on anybody. It was a bad argument, and I was threatening.
Guys. I'm literally at that actually.
I was saying that I was gonna put my hands.
Have you been here before in Clayton County?
Yeah, this is probably like my second time. Yeah.
What do you hope for when you get out?
I want a boss. I want a boss, and I want to work on a boxing career. I want a boss. I want to get out, and I want to fight. I feel like I don't deserve to be in jail, period, because family fight. That's what goes on. Family fight. See,
Bro, I literally beg people to play fucking video games with me, and no one wants to play fucking video games with me. But then when I'm live, you're gonna message me about playing a damn video game? Where were you when I was begging people to fucking play video games with? You weren't there then.
When I was a kid, I feel like I didn't have a fair shake. When I was a kid, my dad was very abusive.
From what age would you say you were beat in the house?
I remember when I was 8 years old, my daddy slammed my head through an apartment building. You know what I'm saying? I got 2 many scars on my body. I've been beat since a little child. I used to get whoopings every day, like literally every day. That's the least of it. You know what I'm saying? A whooping, I was glad to get a whooping. I just didn't want to get my head slammed through no door. My dad's 200, 300 pounds bigger than me. He's fat, he's real big, but he can't. Now that he can't really discipline me how he used to, now he's calling the police on me. And I don't know what to do because that's the biggest whooping of all time. Dude, I can really sit here and cry right now. Dead serious. When he started calling the police on me, I didn't know what to believe on me. You know what I'm saying? All I know is my family. That's how you know I'm not lying. You got muscle, you got muscle. This don't come from working out, enjoying myself. It come from stress. It come from getting beat on. Not trying to get my head slammed through the door. Not trying to get a beating. Stress. Hard work. That's how I know I got the balls. It's in me. You know what I'm saying? It's in me.
I hope you get out of here, and I hope you start boxing.
My friends list is full because if it's not full, people can spam invites. You can't block the notification for friend requests.
Can make it happen.
And when it's not full, people will
What's your name?
name themselves offensive names and like
How'd you
add
end up
me
here?
so it pops up
I
on
got a lot of
stream.
stabbings. I got the most stabbings. I'm the only one that have been released in jail. You see the scar on my nose? I'm gonna get 30 niggas by myself with no officers, the lights on that.
So basically, having a shank on you is a requirement to survive, you feel?
Yeah, I don't have a knife though, but yes, sir. Even for officers too.
There's been some talk about you that maybe 30 plus stabbings, allegedly. Is that, do you hold the record in here?
Tight shit.
What's your hope for the future?
I pray we get to meet the aliens. I want to smoke a blunt with an alien one day. I want to go to the Bermuda Triangle.
Same,
see
dude,
what the real
same.
answer is. You feel me? That's what I really want to do.
Appreciate you,
I'd
brother.
like to smoke a blunt with the alien. That'd be
This
kind of
feels
sick.
like not a real place. It feels like you're in a violent mental institute. And to me, there's got to be a fine line between keeping people safe from stabbings, but also having basic human necessities like water. Anyways, we're about to go to the Muslim pod.
So right now, we about to go to the Muslim dorm right now, House Unit 8, Section 1. Mainly, it's very chill all the time and keep it real clean there. Y'all see when y'all walk inside, pray every day. Sometimes you might go in there, sometimes you might see them praying. You know, out of respect, I go in there sometimes, I might be real quiet doing my cell checks. I do my head count.
No, you're
real
good,
quiet.
Rev. You're good.
For the most part,
It came off kind of rude. I didn't mean it like that. I just within like, I'm live. Don't message me. You know, like. That's how I meant it more.
Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar.
What's up? Good to meet you guys. How are you doing?
Hands up.
Do you want to take us around?
Tracker, thank you for the
Good to meet
58
you. You want to take
months.
us around and show us? We're in the Muslim dorm, right?
Yes, sir.
First thing that caught my attention was a set of rules.
Y'all don't know the rules.
All right, these set of rules are the first things that any new inmate that come in here that is Muslim, because in order to get into this pod, you have to be Muslim. Meaning you have to know your Fatiha, your five pillars and 6 articles of faith. And once you're in here, you need to know it's no stealing, it's no oppression, jumpsuits on in the day room, no extortion,
mandatory showers
every 3 days at least. Clean up after yourself and keep the day room clean. These are our orders, this is our structure.
So which one is the hardest, you think, for people to follow?
I'll say no oppression, because oppression comes with attitude and arguments, and we all argue.
There's a difference between this pod and most pods I visit.
You can feel it in the air.
There's more privileges.
Bro, I wouldn't even be in this pod. I'm a Muslim.
Did you guys come in here Muslim, or did you become Muslim in jail?
Before I came to jail, I was already Muslim on the street.
I'm born with a Muslim attribute. My family is Muslim. I was raised Baptist until my 30s, so I came in the jail Muslim.
Does anyone want to show me around?
Waqib.
Okay, you want to go
been here
to
the
the
longest. He's a veteran.
MTV Crib.
That's right.
This is the nicest one we've been into today.
It's the living room.
This pod looks a lot nicer than the other one.
So this one actually looks doable. So did you get more stuff because you guys are behaved well than other pods?
Nah.
No?
We don't get no.
Nah, bro. If I ever straight up went to jail, I would just become the biggest drug addict I could possibly get into. I would just do any drugs. I'm not even joking. What else the fuck do you do in there? I'm just popping everything. Give me all the pills. I'm fucking popping it. Do whatever. We can do some fucking jankum or whatever the hell. I don't care. I'm getting high every single which day.
They give us the same stuff.
What else do you do in there?
Yeah, I've been here 3 years.
How long you been here for?
I've been 2.
Okay.
I've been locked up 4 years.
Why does your case keep going so long?
Actually, I probably wouldn't do jankum, to be honest. Jankum's fermented shit.
It's taking that long for you to have a case.
It is illegal. They
I would do hooch though.
What does it say right here?
Before we pray, we do something called wudu. Cleansing yourself, ready to go worship Allah. And you say, Allah, make me among those who turn to you in repentance, and make me amongst those who are purified. That's the
fermented shit's called jankum. It gets you high if you huff it.
Going here, this is as good as it can get. This is pretty top notch.
Well, it depends on how big of a commissary you have. But I do everything that I can to remain in here before I go any other place.
Thank you for the 101.
When you felt what you
Holy
felt coming
shit.
in here, I knew you would, because it's a great aura in here. You know.
Nah, the thing is, I learned how to get drugs in here. Okay, you want to know? There's people in this shit that are prescribed like Xanax and other type of drugs like that. Pills, and the jail gives that to the inmates, and they're meant to take it when they get it, but they'll cheek it and they'll show like they did it, but they didn't, and then they'll take it out of their cheeks and then they sell it. So that's how you get a bunch of drugs.
You feel that oppression, you feel the air is clear, you see the TVs working, and the brothers are not tripping, and that's what I really respect. And the officers, they are the same.
You cheek it like in your gums.
Do you guys pray soon?
It's actually time for Salat right now.
We can.
So when
we can be quiet.
you don't see
we'll
it.
Stop this and let you guys do your thing for a little bit.
Yeah, y'all can stick
No,
around.
not in
y'all
your
wanna see
butt
it?
cheeks.
We're finna pray right now. We're finna get ready to pray right
Well,
now.
some people
We got
get
a brother
drugs
doing
in with their
wudu.
butt cheeks,
You gotta
but
cleanse
that's
yourself before you
that's
actually
not what
pray.
I'm talking about.
Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah. Wa ashhadu anna Muhammadan Rasulullah.
I'm not gonna lie though, if you kind of knew this is how it was, even just like faking it just to get into this pod would probably be kind of worth, you know what I mean? Just fucking fake this shit. Like once you're out, like who gives a shit? Go back to whatever you worshipped before, or worshiping nothing. But this pod actually has some order to it. Wouldn't they know you're faking? No, bro. No, religious people are some of the dumbest people on the planet. Sorry. I'm sorry. All you gotta say is you believe, and then they have some little rules, so just make sure you learn the rules and then you're good. You just say you believe, bro. They don't care. I promise you. Just say you believe. They're not gonna argue with you because they want you to believe. They're like, hell yeah, that's more people believing. Cool, bring them right in. Bro, you can literally go to church today and not believe and just say you believe and they'll welcome you in. Like, that's what I mean. Like, I don't hate religion. That's just what it is. Bro, literally, I would honestly bet like 60, 70% of religious people are just faking it. They don't think they are, but they genuinely are. Like, I'm being so for real. Some people actually about that life. Some people actually live that life. But, like, I would guarantee you a lot of people use it as a mask. But I look like the bad guy because I say the truth.
La ilaha illallah and Muhammad Rasulullah.
Allahu Akbar.
Allahu Akbar.
Yeah, exactly. Me too. Exactly.
Allahu Akbar.
Allahu Akbar.
Assalamu alaikum rahmatullah. Assalamu alaikum rahmatullah.
Assalamu alaikum rahmatullah. Assalamu alaikum rahmatullah.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam rahmatullah barakatuh.
It's the good meal they feed us, man. It's the worst part of the day, man. You don't know if you're gonna eat again. This shit nasty as hell, though. This shit too nasty. This my brother right here. He trying to, I'm trying to
No,
buy
I actually learned this thing, and it isn't necessarily just for religion, but I found out like a lot of these people that are like followers more tend to be more stupid because they don't actually use their full brain to actually think logically about a lot of things. They just follow verbatim and they don't actually think too much. And a lot of these people are not the smartest. So you just kind of go along with whatever and you'll be fine. Like, I promise you.
Trying to friendly extort me out my tree.
And it's not just religion. It's like a bunch of different walks of life.
Happy birthday, homeboy. Here you go. For you. Get the cake, man.
I mean, I could say some shit,
I'm getting bullied by a devil.
but I don't really want to get into the political depths of
This
this.
my brother. You see that? He bullied me for my food, bro.
All right, so I noticed this guy behind me was doing a lot of sign language. I think he's deaf. Let's talk to him and see how he gets around in this jail. Can anyone interpret?
He said his name is Justin. He said he deaf. He been here 5 years.
In this jail or 5 years?
He been in this jail 5 years.
Is it difficult surviving as a deaf person?
He used to be bad as shit.
He used to be bad?
He got accused of false charges. He said him being in the Muslim dorm helped him.
How did that help you?
He said Allah got his back. He said God got his back. And the only special thing
I think a lot of people misinterpret me being harsh on religion. I actually kind of believe there's probably some sort of higher power. Whether whatever you interpret that is, I don't know. You know, whether the way that we do religion here, who the fuck knows? But it would make sense that there could be a higher power. There's so much shit out there. I mean, you could genuinely say like the stupid shit that I say, where like aliens came here, had sex with monkeys, and then left, and now we're here. Like, you could view those aliens as a higher power, right? Like, that's what I mean. Like, there could be something, sure, but I don't think there's, like, an all-seeing, knows everything type thing, unless we're, like, in a simulation, and then in that regard, then it would just be a programmer, you know?
For a Muslim, as far as food, you just sign your name on the Ramadan list, and, like, right now, when Ramadan start, we wouldn't get our trays right now if your name on the list. They're gonna bring our trays when the sun go down. If you don't got no commissary, you gotta eat that sack.
Life started somehow, yeah, who the hell
and
knows?
this sack. And that gotta last you all the way till 5, 6 o'clock in the morning.
But it really got me thinking a lot ever since they got the freaking human brain cells on the chip, like in the little petri dish playing Doom. Like, because I'm just so curious, like, what that is, because it's not technically life, but it's playing Doom. So, like, how the fuck does it think it's actually in Doom and it's trying to survive in that environment? Or does it, like, realize it's playing a game? And then if it's not realizing it's playing a game, then could that actually apply to us and we don't realize that we're just brain cells on a computer chip and we're just playing a game in reality? Who knows? The thing is, anyone that wants to say I'm a fucking idiot with these type of ideas, then you can't really claim religion because you're also having kind of out there ideas and following that. The only reason you view these ideas as weird is because it's not necessarily socially acceptable. It's socially acceptable to be weird and religious. Does that make sense? I don't think you're weird if you're religious. I'm not meaning it like that. But if you really get down to the brass tacks of what these people are saying in all religions, it's fucking weird. Genuinely, it's fucking weird. But it's socially acceptable because everyone has just been raised like that. That's what they believe, and it's been passed down for generations and generations and generations, and people just don't argue with it because they don't really think. And that's why. So, like, you can say I'm an idiot for my ideas, but if you say I'm an idiot for my ideas, then you're also calling religious people idiots. If you get down to, like, brass tacks.
MTV Cribs, man. Unfortunately, this is where I've been living at for the past 28 months.
Don't get me wrong, they're off the wall ideas, but who knows what's actually real? For all we know, it is actually Jesus Christ. For all we know, it is whatever type of God. Like, who knows? I don't know. Who knows? No one knows. Maybe when you die, you'll know. Or maybe you'll never know. Who the hell knows?
And I put me some refried beans together. Put me a little soup in there, you know what I'm saying? Some squeezed cheese, summer sausage, things like that. We just mix everything together, basically, man.
You obviously got money on the books.
I don't like to call religious people idiots, though, per se, even though I just kind of did. I think if it gives you a purpose and it gives you a desire to want to live and things, and it gives you like everyone's just searching for a purpose. Genuinely, everyone wants a purpose, and if your purpose becomes like I'm doing for God's will or God wants whatever story for me to play it, then by all means, you know, because at the end of the day, what the fuck is the point of all this? Genuinely, when you get down to it, what is the point of all this? To procreate, to make babies, to live your life, to live your truth, to make a bunch of money? Like, who the fuck knows? I don't know. Or, you know what I mean? Like, arguably there's no point. So if religion gives you a point, or not being religious gives you a point, by all means go for it. You know what I mean? I genuinely want to be religious. That's why I'm so critical about it, is because like I tried to be religious. I went to church, I went to temple, I did like all this stuff for like a while, and I just didn't understand it. And no one could make me understand it. And since I haven't been able to understand it, it's why I'm not really religious. I didn't try them all, no. I only tried Christianity and Judaism.
Oh, yeah, man. This shit overly loaded, man. We overly loaded.
And you're fighting a triple murder.
I got 3 murder charges. I got 2 felony murders, and I got a malice murder.
And what's the difference?
Malice murder, they say, like, it's worse. You know what I'm saying? You got capital murder in other states, but malice murder in the state of Georgia is like the worst murder charge you can have.
I heard you want to say to the young folks out there, I'm 17, I'm locked up for murder, allegedly. I've been gone 17 months, and shit, I just want to say, on the street, it's easier said than done. I'm going to stay out the way, I'm going to do this and do that, but you got to have that mindset, like Aunt said, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, a lot of your folks going to forget about you. A lot of the bros you hang with, shit, you're going to be free bro, free coin, free whatever who you is. You know what I'm saying? When you're here, you ain't got nothing but your mama, your grandma.
Did anyone that you were roaming the streets with, does anyone put money on your books?
Nah.
Just got out of the Muslim dorm. I like it, and I like the discipline. I think men need to live a life of structure and discipline to be effective in this world. And it's obvious when you look at their dorm compared to other dorms that the discipline helps them majorly.
Yeah, that's right. That's true too, Sir Paz.
That's
a good point.
Lack of self-control, lack of
some people
personal
can't even reproduce.
But I think in the Muslim dorm they demonstrated what is possible when the guys get together and make a set of rules and stick to it. So I enjoy that. I think the next one, though, we're going
there's a really cool thing. This is completely off topic, but it's probably good to get off of this topic because I really don't really like talking about religion because everyone's so different, whatever. Same shit with politics. But there is a really interesting thing. You know how we've been kind of saying with Spooky Saturday and learning more about octopus? Well, we're going to watch it this Saturday, but there is a video that's kind of circulating of an octopus dreaming. The octopus is asleep and it's dreaming and it's changing colors, because of the dreams that it's having, which is really weird when you think about it. So like, what exactly is going on there? How are they like, what kind of dream are they having? It's to me, it's really interesting. And the reason why is because octopus have 3 hearts and 9 brains, something like that. So like, which brain is technically dreaming? How does that function? You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of interesting when you really get down to it.
It's gonna be a lot crazier than that, so stay tuned. So we're about to walk into the blood dorm.
Right.
In my experience from the research I've done in the Georgia prison system, Bloods are the most dominant, aggressive, violent gang.
Right.
Would you say that's accurate?
Yes.
You ain't one of them, they ain't allowed you to be in it.
The octopus change colors based on like what they're kind of doing. It'll explain it when we watch it, but essentially the octopus is trying to hunt a crab, so it's changing colors to kind of match that it's going to go after the crab, and then they believe it got the crab because it changes into more of a camouflage type look, and they're believing that the octopus is eating the crab in its dream, which is why it starts camouflaging to different colors to blend in with its environment while it eats it. It's really interesting. We'll watch it on Spooky Saturday. You'll see.
Guys went in there that was regular guys, and they put them on the door. Sometimes you hear a lot of extortion. Some inmates may say, "Oh, they trying to make me pay rent. I ain't want to do it," so they stacked them up or something like that.
That's what I've heard.
Yeah.
Is the Bloods are famous for their extortion campaign.
Yes, sir.
This is a blood dorm right here.
Yes.
Here we go.
Twist up inside of your boy tear, no catching about it. Hey, read about it, amazing, I call him about it. I don't give no about it. All that popping, I pull out that chopper, I won't shoot that bitch at your body. I do not with nobody, I do not care for nobody. I walk around with that 40, I'm on parole and probation, so I ain't got no time for you motherfuckers faking. I don't need motherfuckers faking. Picked up the pace by that pace and let hate for my niggas in prison that looking at TV. Know that they can't wait to see me. I know these niggas ain't friends, know all these niggas are kin to me.
They even sell 40s anymore? I thought they are like 32s now.
Nice to meet you. Can I mic you up? What's your name, brother?
Philip Cartley, and then go by Tommy.
You go by
They
Tommy?
still sell 40s?
That boy Tommy. One thing I want to say, man, I've been here for almost 2 years, man. I've not had hot water one time. The food that gives everybody just got sick. We have.
I don't really see them
They don't give us. I've been the same jumpsuit. I have to turn it inside out just for.
They probably do have them now.
Jumpsuit right now.
Yeah, they don't. There's no jumpsuits, bugs. No
They don't
hot
do
water,
laundry here?
They do.
Once a week, though.
Tell them I
need about 2 jumpsuits in order to wash.
I was juice trustee. I had everything. My laundry didn't came back, and they ain't did nothing about it.
Right.
So when someone steals your shit in here, is it hard to know who did it?
Yes, it's very hard to know who did it.
And no one's
But
gonna.
if it go to laundry, though, it could be somebody in laundry that could just do something.
We ain't got no hot water. We had to build a little thing right here. They tore it down, so when we shower, we have no privacy or nothing. This is all we have, a shower. And see, that's how we wash our clothes right there. The laundry don't come out, how we take baths. This is how we wash our clothes, stuff like that, because the laundry does not come back. And this is how we also take baths, because we don't have no hot water. They'll come out there and get hot water, fill us up, and we'll have to bathe out the bucket.
We've been waiting to go to prison. I didn't sign my time back in November. I've been waiting like 4 months to go to prison. It's like, we shouldn't be taking it long. Like, it should take 2 weeks to like 30 days to go to prison, right?
A right to a fair and speedy trial. That's
yeah, I was
right
gonna
as an
say, because it's supposed to be jail, right? It's not like a luxury resort, but I would almost bet money that a lot of the reason this shit happens is because people misbehave so badly in jail, typically, that they just take away and take away and take away and take away and take away. But I would almost bet money that, let's just say in a completely different dimension, because it would never happen in this reality, if you go to jail and the inmates were like well behaved, they could probably have a lot more like nice, essentials like that. I don't want to say like the over the top shit, but essentials. I bet you they would have more essentials, but because it's abused over and over and over, and people play the system, they beg for more because they know they can take advantage. They obviously, do all this crazy shit that just keep taking it away. So it's a really This is why it's like such a complex thing with jails, because obviously these are real human beings and you'd like to think like they get out and they can get their shit together and they'll do good. So you don't want to be like a complete savage, but then at the same time, the people that are just going to be reoffenders and do all that and da-da-da-da-da, and this is just, it's like, man, what do you fucking do? How do you handle that? I don't fucking know. That's why I watch this shit, because it's interesting.
Can you get?
Yeah, but I've been here 2.5 years. I done did the time already. I'm eligible for parole. I took 10 to 3.
Well, yeah, I think that's why the European jails tend to do that more, and why I was kind of making the joke about murderers living in like apartments, because at least one of the jails I saw, I believe it was in Norway, was one of the nicest jails I've ever seen in my life. It like looks like almost like a, I don't want to say it's like apartments per se. It seems more like almost like a mental hospital in a way, and but like people can freely walk around. They literally have like microwaves and things of that nature, and like they have a nice little section. They can get like little TVs. I know they can get little TVs even in these type of jails, but like it was really nice. And they were asking, the guy that they talked to was a murderer, and they were talking to him about like, why don't people like get all crazy and whatnot? And I guess it's just because the environment is good, so they don't want to like lose those perks, so they behave, which is kind of interesting. On top of that, a lot of the people that go to the jails, they actually get out and they don't reoffend as much as like in the American jails, which I also is kind of interesting. But it's like, how do you fix it, right? Because like, could you implement that here? I don't know. You'd like to think you could, but then at the same time, you got fucking Doo-Doo Brown smearing poop all over the wall. Like, well, fuck, now what do we, like, what do we do now?
So, like, I'm finna max out in county jail, and that's...
I don't know.
Right.
It's a bigger,
So
it's a complex
there's people out there that
problem.
say, hey, look, my taxes are already high
Because it's
enough.
meant to be a
I don't want
punishment.
another penny to go to this. There's some people that feel
But it's
that
real
way.
people,
What would you say
so-
to them?
Absolutely correct. I understand that, but living like this ain't the way to live. So it's either you get in court, let us go, or
do jail, they need a lot of work, a lot of help.
That's another thing too. They not giving out bonds how they supposed to. Like if you go anywhere else, they OR bonds, stuff like that. These places don't get OR bonds.
They waiving everybody's preliminary hearing without their consent. And preliminary, everything can get dropped. You know what I'm saying? Preliminary, see if you have enough evidence to go forward, or they will drop it.
See, that's
if
another
we don't even
thing.
show up in court, they just waive our preliminary hearing.
That's another thing too. This place has so many fake indictments. You know, you get indicted in. If you get indicted in magistrate court, it's not a real indictment. It's a true bill. And when you go to Superior Court, it shows on the document it's a true bill instead of a real indictment.
Folks, a reminder, if your loved one is locked up in the Atlanta Metro, free at last bail bonds will do their best to get
this
them
is something
out
I'm
quickly.
not
See my description for details.
confident on talking about, because I don't know how you fix it.
Best of luck, man. I'm trying to get back out there, Tyrus Harris. You hear me? Billionaire trying to stay one. Feel me? Stay one.
Keep your head up and stay strong now. We all gonna make it. Keep your head up, man.
God bless you, bro. We got a little tour in the room, man. What's going on? Yeah, it's your boy Showtime, man. Everybody ain't rocking like that. Stove man right here. You know what I'm saying? It's a stove man. I'm lit wherever I go. You feel me? It don't matter. From the streets to wherever I go. You know what I'm saying? I'm living. You go check every room. Anybody ain't living.
Yeah, but the education thing has to happen early on.
All money on
Straight cash out.
money, you know what I'm saying? Loaded for the stop.
Cash out for Apple Pay.
Because it kind of ties back into you gotta want to. If someone's like this age and you're like, hey, put them into whatever to learn with education, if they don't want to do it, they're not gonna do it.
Some people die, some people live, you know what I'm saying? I'm living, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep living.
They do actually have some of these type of like education and school systems in the jails where you can get a GED.
Look good, you feel me? And make it back free, you know what I'm saying? And we appreciate y'all guys coming in here and letting them see what's going on. That way they can see what's really going on and they can help us, because we need help in here, man.
Could you walk me through these drawings that you've got on here?
Well, right here, we got all the different games, all the different struggles, you know what I'm saying? That's what you really seeing, you know what I'm saying? People who've been through here, through business, same struggles.
I like
same
genuinely think a lot of this is why, like, when someone's a kid, it's like the most important part of their entire life, because I feel like your childhood shapes who you are more than anything you'll go through in your entire life. And obviously, you know, if you don't have parents or you're kind of abused or things of that nature, you're really at a big disadvantage. I mean, you can still rise to the occasion and overcome shit, but it definitely is going to bother you and affect you the rest of your life. It's why it's like kind of fucked, man. Like, some people don't even want kids and they're having kids, and it's like, what the fuck? Like, what do you do? I don't know.
Feel me?
What have you all put up here?
I ain't put anything up there. I was always taught. I learned from the older generation. They told me if you write on shit, you know what I'm saying, you coming back. And I ain't trying to come back, so I don't write on nothing.
That, folks, was a look inside the blood dorm. Now it's time to head over to the Mexicans.
Most of my like weird little quirks all come from my childhood.
Toilet don't work, no hot water. Niggas dying in this motherfucker. They got medical issue going on here, not getting served properly.
I ain't took no hot shower in so long. I got malice on my mind. I'm ready to kill son. I'm ready to kill son.
Okay.
Okay. Saying you're gonna kill people, probably not the best way to get what you want.
Have you been here a while?
Just a thought.
So, what dorm are we in right now? Dorm 2. What is it known for?
It's the Latin dorm.
Yeah, it's a Mason dorm.
Yeah.
La Raza.
Yes.
Yes. Hey, I mean, gente en la
this is where
calle.
a lot of people you see here is done a lot of time.
Mexico.
They're ready to go back.
Mexico, cabrones.
¡Viva México, cabrones!
¿Qué es tu nombre?
López.
¿López? ¿López aquí?
My brother, my mother.
Okay.
Yo te quiero decir algo. Yo entré cuando tenía 24 años. Tengo 27. No tengo corte, no tengo bond. Solo tengo un cargo. No por picar a nadie, solo por pelear. No sé cuándo me voy a ir a casa. Extraño a mi familia.
¿Qué piensas sobre esto?
Man, es un bullshit. Y uno es que están locos. Aquí en este dormitorio yo aquí me siento bien. En otro dormitorio, man, yo tengo miedo por mi vida. En otro dormitorio está feo. Aquí, si miras, es pura raza, puro latino, ¿sí me entiendes?
¿Quieres mirar todo el dormitorio? ¿Quieres caminar y demostrar?
Sí.
Sí, vámonos.
Es un cuarto.
There's a room right here.
Un cuarto, Kira.
Yeah, it's serious.
Un cuarto.
Un cuarto.
Yeah, it's serious.
And then there's another room right here.
Hay muchos hombres y no espacio suficiente.
No espacio suficiente.
They're supposed to be releasing a lot of people. They just don't do it.
They give us court and they forget about us. They don't take about court enough.
That's why I say it's such a complex issue to solve, because like if the person doesn't give a shit, how are you gonna fix them?
I've been in a lot of jails. This is the only
They gotta
jail
want
that's like
it.
because it's a private jail.
This is a private jail.
This is a private jail.
Not just say
if feds
it.
was running this would never be looking like this.
Just to clarify, this inmate I think was confused. This is not
So
a
it's
privately
like-
held jail. It is a county jail.
La primera vez que yo estoy aquí en toda mi vida en todo Estados Unidos es la primera vez aquí en Clayton County.
¿Qué es la diferencia como los mexicanos de los negros?
Las razas se cuidan mucho, ellos no. Ellos pelean entre uno, no importa, así como lo dejan. Si tenemos un cuarto para él, nos ponemos un cuarto, pero no tenemos.
Los morenos, cuando tú haces tu tienda, dices, hey, dame tu tienda. ¿Por qué? Dame tu tienda, o te vamos a picar.
Yeah, extortion.
Los negros hacen extorsión.
Yeah, extortion, mucho extortion. Yeah, they try to extort the weak people.
So es muy importante ser con tu raza en esta parte.
Sí.
Like es vida o muerte.
Well, yeah, because jails are still like hella
Es en este
racist.
cárcel a ser blanco o mexicano.
That's why you see races all click up usually.
Es lo mismo más o menos. Sangre son el más
Esos son los
peligrosos.
más grandes.
Yeah, and the mob people, yeah. In the mob, yeah. GF. There's a lot of GFs in here.
This is the only shower that works.
Who's speaking Spanish?
Agua caliente or no?
Yeah, we got hot water.
Well,
But that's the only one that works.
This is probably only one of the hottest showers in the jail because it gets really hot. But yeah.
¿Tienes hijos?
Yeah.
Aquí? Tres? Y no viste ellos por 4 años?
4 años.
¿Y qué fue tu charge?
Mi mujer me metió aquí.
He had a fight with his girlfriend, and so she called the cops on him, and this is where he's at.
But ICE can take people out?
Yes, they can. Yes.
Do they do that here?
Yeah, they can, but they don't.
Yo tengo 16 meses encerrado aquí, 16 meses.
16 months.
No tengo corte.
Wait, ICE can go into the jails and just start.
Ellos hacen como que uno no existiera aquí. Yo
Holy
tengo mi
fuck.
hija, que tengo año y medio de no verla.
There's somebody in the dorm that he was supposed to go to court Thursday, and they never came down to court. They just forget about it.
To me, it seems very obvious that I don't care if someone's in here for a probation violation or for murder, they deserve a speedy trial. That's one of your rights in this country. And it's just so hard to see guy after guy telling these stories where they basically are forgotten about. No court, no lawyer, you don't visit your family. It just is, you're kind of deprived of everything that makes you human. Someone's got to be held accountable because this is just, the situation needs to be fixed.
Las veces que me he enfermado aquí estando en la cárcel, les decimos aquí a las enfermeras, a los doctores que pasan en la mañana con el bilco, y a nosotros como hispanos nos tratan diferente. La mayoría de veces no nos hacen caso porque nos ven como hispanos, no nos hacen caso. También les dices a los oficiales o eso, y pues nos ignoran nada más por, no sé. Yo creo que estamos en el año 2026 y yo creo que ya no debería de existir el racismo. Esta cárcel, no sé, se tarda mucho con las cortes. Llevo 1 año y 4 meses y he tenido dos cortes, nomás donde me leían mis cargos. Quisiera ver si me pidieron una corte o algo. Nada más.
A mí me balancearon hace como 3 años, 4 años y entré y no me atienden y se me ha abrido y no me atienden, no me hacen nada. Yo lo que ocupo es que me lleven al Brady Hospital o algo para que me lo hagan, para que me lo cosen para atrás otra vez, porque lo que pasó aquí es que me han brincado mucho los morenos, todos, y se me sigue abriendo. Pues a ver si esto me ayuda, ¿no?
I enjoy La Raza. Good people. It's one guard for this entire pod.
Yeah, one guard. Yeah. It's really 2. I mean, they can switch out, but it just depends on the day. And one day it might be a specialist with an officer, or it might be 2 officers in the unit.
But you're responsible for the safety and the control.
Yeah, I wish racism didn't exist.
Just 240 something inmates, yeah.
Damn, so do you ever wish you had more people with you on this job?
Yeah.
I don't
But,
fucking
A lot
know.
of people leave. A lot of people find out this ain't what they want to do. So it kind of makes it hard sometimes. So sometimes maybe one officer having to run 2 housing units. It can be a lot. But we get it done at the end of the day.
A lot of officers
We need to ask the God or the programmer to reset the simulation. Just get rid of racism.
Folks, we went back to visit Doodoo Brown so we could get his autograph to put on his shirt, but by the time we
I don't
got
like
there,
that
shit
patch.
had already gone down.
Can we get rid of that patch?
Oh.
Made the game worse, you know?
Doodoo Brown, we came to get your autograph.
Oh my God,
Do you wanna do
Doodoo
that?
Brown autograph, and he has poop smeared all over the window.
Is there poop all over it? I have to take a picture of it.
That's me, Doodoo Brown, all the way, Doodoo Brown.
They have to take away
There's
free
something that we
will.
can't show you. It's not fit for a YouTube audience, but if you use code
I don't
Doodoo,
think that is because
extreme
you're
shit.
not
Is
born
that fair to say?
racist. You're taught it.
Yeah, he's a shitty guy. So.
Is there poop on that?
It's taught behavior.
Okay, well, if you want to see what happened in this part, use code Doodoo for 50% off your first month of Patreon.
All right, guys, that was another look inside Clayton County, and boy, is this place something else. Something's got to change. Something's got to be different. Man, this place is like a punch every time you visit it. Just, it's almost hard to believe a place like this exists, but I appreciate the sheriff's office, the sheriff, for letting us come in here. I appreciate these guys for making sure that we were protected. And I appreciate the inmates for sharing their story. So thank you everybody for joining. We'll see you next week. Peace.
Folks, just a reminder, the Doodoo Brown shirt is live on the site. It's awesome, and 100% of the profits go towards a good cause. 10% to
Doo-doo,
Doo-doo,
bro.
90% to Project Restart. It's a pre-order, so it'll take 3-4 weeks to ship to you, but it's gonna be a great shirt to have. And finally, if your family member is locked up in Atlanta, call Free at Last bail bonds.
Nothing
Thank
will
you guys.
change.
See you next week.
Oh shit. Look, Sarge on deck, Clayco flow. Who that is the back spot? That boy get right. Lieutenant on deck, Kate on flow. Hold on, get that shit out.
I think things can change. The problem is things are gonna. If things do change, it's a slow change. Because the thing is, you kind of need to get all of the current thinking and ideologies to kind of live past their life and kind of let the new not do that. So I think it's like, heading that way, but like it's slow. I mean, all that shit's taught behavior, right? Like this is all just taught behavior. Same shit with sexism, same shit with homophobia. All that shit's just taught behavior. And when you're taught it at a young age, you continue to double down, and then you start to see this happening and that happening, and you double down and and it just spirals out of control. That's why people always get weird about when I say like I'm born in the wrong time frame. And what I mean by that is I feel like that type of behavior is just past me. Like I wish we were
Since you didn't read my message,
where this wasn't an issue.
I'm a dumbass. I've been able to catch your streams 75
I saw it.
times in
I
a
even
row.
said something.
That means you probably streamed 75 times since you're back. Proud of you, and I'm always glad to see you, King Baby.
You can't even roast me. I've been streaming damn near every day. So screw that. Racism is 100% taught. You learn it very early. You learn it basically in elementary school. You'll notice like when children are children, they don't show any type of prejudice like that when they're children like that. They don't know. No, when I say I was born in the wrong time frame, this type of behavior feels like it's past me. And what I mean by that is like racism. Judging someone just because the color of their skin seems childish and lame as fuck. Same shit with being homophobic, lame as fuck. Like let people live their fucking life. All that type of shit is what I'm referring to. It feels like all this shit is just like not relevant, but it's extremely relevant even today. It's arguably one of the most relevant things. So it's just like, that's what I mean when I say I'm born in the wrong time frame. It's like this type of behavior just feels wrong and almost like, I don't want to say beneath me, because that makes me sound like I'm better than it, and I don't think I am better than it, but like, it's just like, I just think thinking like that is just like, how are we still thinking like that in 2026, bro? Let people fucking live their lives. But it's not going to really go anywhere because, I mean, there's still a fuck ton of racism. I would argue, I'm not even joking, I honestly think more people are racist than not racist, if I'm being like 1,000,000% real with you, which is crazy to even think about, but that's the reality. And it fucking sucks. So, fuck me, I guess. Anyways, sorry, that was kind of a rough one and with a bunch of interesting topics, but, it was kind of a fun video to see. You get to see how crazy shit is, and Tommy G always does a really good job. And he's a respectful dude. I think that's why he's able to kind of maneuver these difficult situations. Yeah, it's a bigger problem than all of us, like how do you solve it? I don't know. I genuinely have no idea. I wish I could even give like an inkling of like how do you solve it, but I don't even know. Because you could say like open up programs and do this and do that and whatever, but like people aren't going to change if they don't want to, bro. It's why rehab doesn't work on a lot of people. Is it a good idea? Yeah, it's a great idea. Does it help you sleep at night because you're trying to do something good? Yeah, I guess. But does it actually fix the problem? No, it doesn't. So I don't fucking know, bro. You gotta want it. That's how you like can quit the stuff, and that's how you can stop all this. But like, you gotta want it, and if you don't want it, then like, well, then what the fuck, I guess. Yeah, kill them. That's the problem, though, with that type of thing, or that type of thinking, right? You could say eye for an eye, okay? You commit a murder, they kill you, thing of that nature. Some of these people don't even care about that, but even then, it's like, what if you try someone and you're wrong, and they didn't actually commit the murder, and then you kill them? I don't know. It kind of is a toss-up. I mean, it's pretty clear that jail isn't scary enough to stop people from doing some of these heinous crimes. So I don't know what the solution is, really. I'm not sure. I'm not really sure. I think, like, if someone for sure, like, on camera or 100%, there's no doubt in your mind and they killed 10 people or something, yeah, just fucking get rid of them, bro. Like, fuck it, bro. Like, how are you gonna fix that person? They're straight up murderer. Like, they're murdering a ton of people and that type of behavior. But, like, if it's like, I think this person murdered someone, then that's where it kind of gets like, well, you don't want to just kill someone because you think. You need to know. So I don't know. That's why I'm saying it's a bigger problem for my dumbass. I'm just a dumbass streamer, bro. I'm a dumbass streamer that likes to think about different ideas and likes to view things from a bunch of different viewpoints. And other than that, I'm pretty dumb, but I like hearing things out and I like seeing other parts of things and all that. But I'm also kind of a realist, and I think a lot of people think like, oh yeah, rehab, that'll fix everything. Yippee! And we all lived happily ever after. Well, that's not really reality. I'd like to think that it would work like that. It would be quite awesome if it did, but that's not the case. So it's just, yeah, I don't know. It's a bigger problem than my dumbass can think of, so. I kind of want to just start this video, plus it'll change the topic, because I don't really like the topic we're on right now. I normally like to talk about farts and funny stuff. That was kind of more serious and kind of depressing to see, to be honest, but let's go ahead and just start this. We're probably not going to watch this whole video, but I'm just curious, what happens to your body when you eat once a day? Because I did this for a bit. I haven't been doing it recently, but I thought about doing it again. So I'm curious, is it actually good or is it bad? Because I'm pretty sure it's good. Fasting's actually good for you. So, no, I like talking about depressing stuff. The thing is, me yapping and being a dumbass streamer is not going to change anyone's mind. This is a problem bigger than me just yapping. You know what I mean? Like, I can yap about stupid shit, sure. I can yap about basic shit. I could yap about different things going on, but like to solve that problem, it's an ongoing thing that has been going on for years and years and years and years and years. I'm not going to figure it out. If I could figure it out, I would be trying to fix it, but I don't fucking know. And the other reason is because it's kind of a controversial topic to talk about. So like talking about eye for an eye type shit, the murderer, that's a pretty controversial topic, and a lot of people have very mixed opinions on that type of punishment, which is why I don't really necessarily want to get into all that, because like I said, this is a bigger problem than me or probably damn near any of us could really come down to. I just wish like things could change. And remember how the other day when we were yapping about AI for a while and everyone's like, yeah, but humans would never do that. And then I was like, no, humans are like genuinely stupid as fuck. And then people were like, nuh-uh, speak for yourself, dumbass. And I'm like, okay, yeah, maybe we're not dumb as fuck, or maybe some of us are, but like maybe we're not, but overwhelmingly humans are dumb as shit. So like that's what I was trying to say about the AI stuff, and you can just see it. Humans are dumb as shit, like genuinely just dumb as fuck. There's some super geniuses and some people that are smart and whatever, but there is a lot of dumb people. There's definitely way more dumb people than there is smart people. That's for damn sure. I can promise you that. So like that's the type of shit that I'm talking about when I said people would start dating AI robots and they're like, speak for yourself, Hexy. You see what I'm saying? Anyways, let's see this video.
Compress your eating into a single focused window, a protocol often called OMAD, or 1 meal a day. You aren't starving. You are flipping a switch that most modern humans have never touched. Imagine a warehouse where delivery trucks never stop arriving. The manager is screaming, boxes are piling up, blocking the exits, and the roof is leaking because no one has time to fix it. This isn't just a metaphor. This is your body on 3 meals a day. Now, imagine what happens when you finally lock the doors and stop the trucks. For the first time in years, the cleaning crew comes out. Today, we are looking strictly at the physiology of what happens when you stop eating. We're going to walk through the 23-hour timeline, hour by hour, so you can understand exactly why waiting for that one meal might be the single most powerful decision you make for your health.
I might
Let's
go
start
back
the clock.
to doing this again.
First hours,
I felt
0 to
awesome
4.
when I was doing
the clock
it.
starts the moment you put down your fork from your last meal.
For the first 4 hours, you are physically full. Your system is flooded with energy. Your stomach is churning, breaking down proteins into amino acids, and turning carbohydrates into glucose. This enters your bloodstream, and your pancreas responds by releasing insulin. Insulin is the key player here. You need to think of insulin as a one-way valve. When insulin is high, energy flows into your cells. It is impossible for energy to flow out. As long as insulin is circulating in your blood, your fat cells are locked vaults. You cannot burn body fat in this phase. It is biologically impossible. During these first 4 hours, your body is prioritizing immediate energy. It uses what is in the blood. If there is excess, and in a modern diet there is almost always excess, insulin takes that extra sugar and packs it into the liver and muscles as something called glycogen. Think of glycogen as your wallet. It's easy cash, accessible but limited. You feel fine here. This is normal, but nothing special has happened yet. Hours 4 to 12. Now we move into the zone where most people give up. Around hour 6 or 8, your blood sugar begins to normalize. The massive influx of energy from your meal is gone. The warehouse is quiet. The insulin, that busy manager, starts to clock out. This is where your brain sends a signal. Hey, the easy cash in the wallet is running low. This is ghrelin, the hunger hormone. It spikes. You feel that rumble in your stomach. You might feel a little irritable. This is the moment most people mistake for starvation. They think, oh no, I'm shaky, I need to eat. But you aren't starving. You are just addicted to the easy fuel. Your body is like a car that has only—
Also, once you start doing this and you start to get used to it, you don't really get this like you did in the beginning. It takes a little while though, like a couple weeks. But once you kind of get past it, you don't really get that.
Only ever run on high-octane gasoline, and now it's being asked to switch to the backup battery. It stutters. If you push through this, a fascinating shift occurs. Your liver realizes no new food is coming, so it opens up the glycogen wallet. It starts breaking down stored sugars to keep your blood glucose steady. You aren't losing muscle. You aren't dying. You are simply using the cash you saved for a rainy day. Now entering 12 hour. At this stage, your glycogen stores,
interesting way
that
of putting
easy
it.
cash, are dropping to critical lows. Now, the body has a choice. It can shut down, or it can unlock the vault. Since you are a survival machine designed to hunt for days without food, your body unlocks the vault. Insulin drops to its lowest baseline level. This is the signal your biochemical—
The thing you got to realize, okay, think about it like this, right? We're spoiled rotten because we have unlimited supplies of food. This makes a lot of sense because think about when we were early on in the human life phase. We didn't have availability of food 24/7. You couldn't just go down to McDonald's at fucking 5 or 4 in the morning or whatever and get yourself a cheeseburger. So you go out and hunt, or you make crops and those grow and you have to go. So it would make sense that your body would adapt and be able to go extended periods without eating, which is why people can fast and go for these long periods without eating, because your body's literally designed to do it. Just over evolution, you've been spoiled rotten eating multiple meals a day, and you tweak the fuck out because you haven't eaten. If you're someone that's maybe like crazy active, they would probably want to be eating more or eat a lot more in that period. if they could, because you're burning it off so quickly. But if you're not someone that's very, very active, this type of stuff is very easily doable.
Chemistry has been waiting for. With insulin out of the way, the enzyme hormone-sensitive lipase.
I told you guys I did this for a month straight, and I felt awesome. I haven't really been as strict about it lately, and haven't really been doing it lately, but I kind of want to get back into it. Like, this is kind of making me like be like, dang, it was actually kind of beneficial.
Activates. This enzyme is...
Why'd I stop? Because, I don't know, eating's fun. There is a certain amount of discipline that you need to have when it starts becoming 10 o'clock at night and you want to eat just to eat because it just feels good or whatever. You have to have the discipline to not eat and just go to bed. And it's a hard discipline to not eat when you're like that, or like you just get bored. A lot of us, I would even argue a lot of people, especially on Twitch, boredom eat, where you just are bored, so you don't know what the fuck to do. You just eat.
The key that unlocks your fat cells. For the first time in perhaps days or weeks, your body begins to draw energy effectively from your adipose tissue. You are no longer running on the bagel you ate yesterday. You are running on you.
Yeah, that's the worst thing you can do, by the way. If you want to drop weight, stop eating right before bed. You'll drop weight. You don't even have to change your diet. Just stop eating right before bed and you'll drop weight. Eating before bed is like the worst thing you can do, and I do it all the time, so don't listen to me exactly, but I know better. I just do it all the time. No, it's not. It's not false information. The reason why that's really bad to eat before bed is because you're basically stockpiling a bunch of food into your system and you're not burning it off. You're not being active. Even if you're just sitting on your ass, you're still being active. You're moving, you're engaging, doing these things. When you go to sleep and you enter REM, you're not really burning anything for the most part. Well, you still burn, but like not nearly as much, even just being awake. So it just like sits there and it doesn't burn it. But like if you eat and then you're doing stuff during the day and whatnot, then it actually burns off that and it doesn't just sit there. It's really bad to eat before bed. I promise you. I promise you.
Hour 14 to 16, fuel change phase. Between hour 14 and 16, the feeling of the fast changes completely.
You don't have a wife, sad dad, you're lying.
The hunger pangs usually vanish. Why? Because the fuel supply is no longer fluctuating. When you rely on food, your energy is a roller coaster. When you rely on body fat, your energy is a steady, flat line. You have tens of thousands of calories of fat stored on your body right now, even if you are thin. That is a battery that...
Okay, well, maybe you got married recently then, or like within the past little bit. But I remember you saying you didn't have a wife, bro. What are you even on about? Also, are you sure you want to brag about having a wife? Because do you want me to send her some of the shit you be typing in this chat? Exactly. I didn't think so. Maybe you should say I don't have a wife and just pretend.
Can run for weeks. As your body breaks down fat, the liver converts these fatty acids into ketones.
You might be
divorced. This is crucial for your brain. Your brain cannot burn fat directly. It needs glucose or ketones. And it turns out, the brain loves ketones. Ketones are a super fuel. They burn cleaner than glucose. Glucose creates a lot of metabolic smoke, what we call oxidative stress, when it's burned. Ketones burn clean. They produce more energy per molecule with less waste. This is why around hour 16, people report the lift. The brain fog evaporates. Your focus sharpens. You don't feel lethargic. You feel electric. This makes evolutionary sense. If a hungry caveman got sleepy and dumb, he wouldn't catch prey. He would die. Hunger makes us sharper. It turns us into hunters.
Hour 16 to 18. Now we arrive at the most important part of the cycle. This is the reason many researchers are obsessed with this timeline, autophagy. Remember that warehouse we talked about? The one that was too busy to ever get cleaned? At hour 18, the warehouse has been empty for a long time. The manager looks around and realizes he has a problem. He needs proteins to keep the machine running, but no new delivery trucks are coming in. So, he orders the staff to start scavenging. They look around the warehouse for broken shelving, rusty pipes, and old trash. They break these down and melt them to create new, strong steel. In your body,
your cells start hunting for damaged proteins. They find mitochondria, the little energy factories in your cells, that aren't working well anymore. They find misfolded proteins that could eventually lead to diseases like Alzheimer's. They even...
Yep, this is why fasting's actually really good too. There's a study on this too. I think I brought it up a while back and chat just called me a fucking idiot, but this is exactly what I was talking about. They start to destroy cancer cells and other things like that when you don't have an abundance of food.
Find viruses and bacteria hiding in the cell.
I think it's like 60% less likely.
Your body
really
creates
high.
a membrane around this junk, dissolves it, and recycles it into brand new, pristine amino acids. This is autophagy. It literally means self-eating. It is your body's internal recycling program. This process is the closest thing we have to the fountain of youth. It is deep cellular repair. When you eat all day, autophagy never turns on. The cleaning crew never comes to work. By fasting to hour 18 and beyond, you are allowing your body to take out the trash. This is why skin starts to look better. This is why old injuries often start to feel better. You are finally clearing out the debris. Hour 20 to 22. Now the skeptics will say, but wait, if my body is eating itself, isn't it eating my muscle? This is the most common myth, and it is physiologically backwards. At hour 20, as you get deep into the fast, your body releases a counter-regulatory hormone to protect you. This is human growth hormone, HGH. Studies show that during fasting, HGH can spike by 1,300% to 2,000% or more. HGH is a muscle-sparing hormone. It acts like a force field around your lean muscle tissue. It tells the body, burn the fat, but do not touch the muscle. We need the muscle to go hunt. Your body is incredibly smart. It is not going to burn your furniture, your muscles,
People
to
actually
heat the
take
house when you have a
HGH,
shed full of firewood,
like
your body
steroids.
fat, right outside. It burns the fat
not
first.
steroids,
This
but-
unique combination, high HGH and low insulin, is a state you rarely find in nature outside of fasting. It creates an environment where you preserve muscle while stripping off fat rapidly. Hour 23. You are now approaching your eating window. Your body is primed. Your insulin sensitivity is through the roof. Think of your cells like a dry sponge. A wet sponge can't soak up any more water. That's a cell that has been fed all day. But a dry sponge, a fasted cell, is ready to absorb. Your digestive system has had a 23-hour rest. The inflammation in your gut lining has had time to settle. The bad bacteria in your gut, which thrive on constant sugar, have been starved back, while the resilient good bacteria remain. You are running on pure fat. Your brain is lit up on ketones. Your cells have recycled their waste. Your growth hormone is peaking. You are not weak. You are optimized.
Dang,
Now the
I could
clock
look
hits
just like
hour
that.
23. It is time to eat. This is where many people fail. Because your body is so absorbent right now, what you put in matters twice as much. You cannot treat this meal like a reward for suffering. You have to treat it like building material. If you break a 23-hour fast with a pizza and soda, you are flooding a sensitive system with garbage. You will crash hard. The massive sugar spike will cause an exaggerated insulin response, and you will end up feeling tired and bloated.
Oh no!
You need to continue the logic of the fast. Step 1 is the foundation. Start with protein, high-quality protein, steak, eggs, salmon, chicken. Your body is desperate for amino acids to rebuild the structures it broke down during autophagy. This is where the muscle repair happens. Step 2 is the energy. Add healthy fats, avocados, olive oil, butt, nuts. Since your body is already in fat-burning mode, eating fat...
Did you just tell me to eat butts? I mean, I guess I could do that. Anyone in chat need their butt eaten? I guess I gotta do this to look good.
Oil, butt, nuts. Since add healthy fats, avocados, olive oil, butt, nuts. Since
Wait,
your body
what's a
is already in
butt nut?
fat-burning mode, eating fat keeps that metabolic machinery running smoothly. It keeps your insulin response moderate. Step 3 is the micronutrients. You need volume. Since you are only eating once, you can't get your potassium and magnesium from small snacks. You need a large volume of vegetables, leafy greens, cruciferous vegetables, fermented foods like sauerkraut. These provide the minerals that prevent cramps and fatigue. When you eat this way, nutrient-dense and high satiety, you will find something surprising. You get full fast. Your hormones, leptin, which tells you you're full, and ghrelin, which tells you you're hungry, are finally communicating properly. You stop when you are nourished, not just when you are stuffed. The adaptation period. Now, I want to be real with you. If you jump from 6 meals a day straight to 1 meal a day tomorrow, you are going to feel terrible. Your body needs to build the metabolic machinery to burn fat. It takes time to manufacture the enzymes. It takes time for the liver to get efficient at making ketones. This is called metabolic flexibility. For the first week, you might feel headaches. You might feel weak. This isn't because the diet is bad, it's because your body is going through withdrawal. You are dumping electrolytes. The fix is simple: salt. When insulin drops, your kidneys release water and sodium. You need to replace it. A little pinch of sea salt in your water during the fasting window can stop the headaches instantly. Don't rush it. Push your breakfast back by 2 hours, then 4, then skip it, then push lunch back. Ease your body into the water. Don't just dive into the deep end. And fasting is a stressor on the body. For people who are already high stress, have poor sleep, or thyroid issues, fasting for 23 hours can spike cortisol, so avoid if you are already stressed. This protocol is for healthy adults. Do not attempt this if you are pregnant, nursing, have a history of eating disorders, or are taking medication for diabetes or blood pressure without consulting a doctor. We live in a food environment hostile to our biology, designed to make us fear hunger. But hunger isn't an emergency, it's a signal you can control. Beyond the weight loss and time saved, OMAD gives you freedom. You stop being a slave to your blood sugar and return to the ancestral rhythm. Hunt, feast, rest. You aren't starving,
That was
you are
interesting,
thriving.
right, baby?
You are finally letting your body heal. If you try this, let me know below. Did you hit the wall at hour 12 or feel the energy at 16? I'll see you in the next video.
Hex, thank you for the 39 months. Appreciate it. Thank you. Oh my God, yo, Cross, I didn't realize it was 23.55. Holy fuck, bro. Thank you so much. Yeah, I did see the 75. I'm pretty sure I said something about it too, or maybe I'm just dumb and didn't say anything out loud. I'm pretty sure I did though. Thank you so much for that, Cross. And thank you, Hex, for the 39 months. Yeah, that's interesting.
Can't soak up.
I think I might go back to just doing one a day again. I haven't been doing it recently, but this kind of made me want to do it again. Because, man, I felt really good when I was doing it. But then I just kind of got lazy and wanted to eat because eating is fun. So I think I might go back to this. This is actually kind of cool.
Hands up!
I was a little concerned that it might be like bad for you or something, but it actually seems good.
OMG.
Well, if you there's differences in what you're trying to accomplish, right? Like if you're trying to get big and stuff, there's differences. And like I said, if you're being physically active constantly, you burn a lot. So you want to be able make sure you resupply or, you know, properly. So I think it's a bit different if you're actively being physical constantly. But I am not physical.